special edition of the Instant Wrestling Report. I'm going to go out on a limb and say about 95% of you out there have no fucking idea who's sitting next to me right now. Obviously, you guys have seen some of the IWR shows where some of the guys aren't able to attend the show, obviously being the kind of core four members of Quad, Robert, and Ryan, and myself. So we decided to add an honorary fifth member. He's always been there for, the entire time. He's probably the most important member because he, supports everything that we have here, the camera we're using, the place we're in right now.
I'm the money.
Whatever. The green screen behind us, the editing that's done on this video right now.
And the most intelligent.
That's debatable. But yeah, probably the most important member, obviously, if we had to say that. I'm sure he loves me hearing that, saying that. I can't fucking talk. But yeah, this is my father, B Daddy J, and we would like to welcome him as an honorary member of the IWR show.
Member.
There's a penis joke somewhere in there.
What are we here to do today?
We're here for our 2012 WWE Over the Limit preview coming this Sunday on pay-per-view. Really look forward to this show, and we're going to run down the card for you. First matchup, we have the Divas Title Online Women's Champion Layla goes up against former champion Beth Phoenix. Obviously doing the kind of rematch thing after Extreme Rules. Layla coming back in here, winning the title. Getting on a kind of roll on here on Raw, but to me the only thing I've really seen is no one really giving shit about Layla right now. And it's really unfortunate because I really think she's talented and really gotten a lot better since the injury she suffered, and then coming back in here and really doing some great stuff and looking a lot, progressing a lot in the ring as far as the work that she's done. Obviously, I'm going to go with Layla retaining the title here. They're not going to give it back to Beth. They obviously just don't give a shit about Beth anymore. Over the past couple of years, haven't really done too much with her. Just give her these kind of lackluster title runs and do nothing with it. But they're going to go roll on here with Layla and see what happens. I'm going to go with Layla retaining the Divas Championship.
I think she will win also. I agree with you totally. It's since she's come back, she's tried to play it up with the crowd. It's all you hear is crickets when she hits. Without Michelle McCool, you're seeing what she is by herself. I just don't think, she's not going to have this title very long, but she will win this match. I don't know what's going on with Beth Phoenix. I thought maybe there's a possibility she was actually hurt. I know they played an injury on the TV, and I thought maybe that's why they kind of, when they dumped it to, which Bella was at that one?
I think it was Nikki.
Right, the fat one.
God damn.
But I do see Layla retaining here. Beth Phoenix, I don't know what's going on. Beth Phoenix should be champion, obviously. It'd be nice, if they got to do her thing with Karma, then obviously she got pregnant. All went through there. But Layla retains here. Nobody's going to care.
Yeah. Great. Next matchup with the WWE Tag Titles on the line. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Tag Titles are on the line at the pay-per-view. We have champions Kofi Kingston and R-Truth going up against Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger. This team of Kofi Kingston and R-Truth I cannot stand. They have absolutely no chemistry. WWE is just so pissed off that all the stuff that happened with Evan Bourne, obviously, they were going to run with Air Boom, and I was really getting behind him. I loved Air Boom. But obviously all the stuff happened with Evan Bourne, the suspension, the injury that he suffered, and they had kind of just threw Kofi with R-Truth here, and it just doesn't work at all. It's terrible, and they have absolutely no chemistry, and it's unfortunate. Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger, I'm going to go with winning the tag titles here. I think it makes a lot more sense. They have a little bit more chemistry, obviously, but really two guys that really aren't similar. Dolph Ziggler is just totally misused right now. He should just be in the main event. I've said it a million times. It's just is how it is. But I'm going to go with the team that makes more sense. They could run on, giving the heels the titles here. I think it makes a lot more sense just because Kofi and Truth no one cares about really. Even the face fans, they don't give a shit about them. It's just kind of an obvious thrown together team. And Dolph and Swagger have been teaming for a little bit here and have seeming to found a little bit of chemistry here. But I'm going to go with Ziggler and Swagger getting the tag titles in this matchup. I
agree with you. They got to do something with Ziggler and Swagger. Swagger, I'm not as high on. He seems to be stuck somewhere. He's not. It just doesn't seem he's stuck. Yeah. He's not going to go there. Ziggler, obviously, I'd dig it every time he comes out. I mean,
it sounds kind of gay.
I got a little man crush on Mr. Ziggles. I mean, if I wanted to be a wrestler, I want to be Dolph Ziggler.
That's the shit.
Kofi Kingston, I enjoy him. R-Truth, I just don't know. It just doesn't work. Hopefully Ziggler and Swagger win this, and then maybe get a shot down the road with our new favorite tag
Millions
team.
and billions, baby. Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, they're the shit. Just
entertaining.
Millions and billions, millions and billions. It's fucking hilarious.
Could you see them and Ziggler and Swagger down the road in a tag team title?
Why not?
That'd be fun.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Moving on now to a match that I pray to God is not the main event, but probably WWE will end up putting it the main event. We have John Cena versus John Laurinaitis. If this matchup, if John Laurinaitis loses this match, he'll be fired, and if anyone interferes in this matchup, they will be fired. The one thing I just constantly get out of this, and constantly get out of John Laurinaitis, is just, why the fuck is he in this position? I just cannot stand it. He can't, you know, he can't play the character. He can't fucking portray the character. He stumbles over every damn word he says, and I know that's an overstatement with everybody saying that, but it's ridiculous. I mean, they're trying to have him play this kind of, you know, mastermind kind of leader, like a Vince McMahon thing, but everybody just underrates how amazing Vince McMahon was back when he played that kind of character. He was amazing, and we'll never see anything like him again. And they're trying to do that here. I mean, they had the kind of bringing in the muscle kind of thing with, you know, Tensai trying to beat down Cena. It just came off like when Vince brought in Umaga to try to beat down Cena. I mean, it was just ridiculous. And it's just how they're trying to repeat all these rehashed fucking storylines that no one gives a shit about, did in the past, and we don't now. As for the match, Laurinaitis is going to somehow find a way to win this. It's been talked about they're going to continue storyline somehow. There was actually an idea thrown out by one of his good friends, our friends of the show actually, of quite possibly a Big Show coming in after he just got fired by Laurinaitis and trying to get his job back, and trying to, you know, help Laurinaitis win and maybe try to, you know, bait him into finally getting his job back after helping him win this matchup. Props to Brian on that one. That's a good call out there. And who knows, maybe Batista or something. Fuck, who knows? Just somebody coming in that's not a part of the roster right now to come in and help John Laurinaitis, because obviously if any superstar or somebody comes in, they'll be fired, so it could be somebody outside or something like that. Who knows? If there's not shenanigans in this match, I'll be disappointed, because I really just want to see a whole bunch of shit going down, because that's the only thing that could really happen in this match to be successful in my eyes, because if it just goes through and John Cena beats John Laurinaitis and just beats the shit out of him, which who knows they can fucking do, would just be absolutely terrible. So I see Laurinaitis escaping somehow and getting the win and keeping his job.
You cannot fire somebody that's already, one, been fired, or two, quit.
Duh.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, do we see Brock Lesnar come back at any point during this pay-per-view?
True.
Big
Isn't
Show.
he still in his contract, though?
He quit with Paul Heyman's help the other night. But so you can't fire a guy that's already quit. You can't fire a guy that's already been fired. Big Show pleading with Laurinaitis to get his job back. Obviously, he wants to be a wrestler. Will he do anything to do it? John Laurinaitis wins this. I don't know how. I really just hope it doesn't come off stupid. I don't want to pay money to see John Laurinaitis to win straight up. That's for sure. I mean, that'd be horrible, especially after you just saw John Cena beat Brock Lesnar.
It's not going to happen.
So John Laurinaitis wins some way, somehow, with some help. Brock Lesnar, Big Show.
He'd have a massive Batista boner if Batista.
You're not going to see Batista.
Yeah.
If you follow him on Twitter, there's just
right.
no.
All about his Twitter over there.
Well, I do it.
By the way, if you guys follow Twitter, yeah, it's him doing that. But he's on there all the time, looking through everybody else's shit, like a 13-year-old girl.
Twitter's a good indication of what's going to happen sometimes.
Great. Good Lord, how many times we got to go over that? Yeah, like I said, hopefully we get something out of that. Obviously, if we just go straight through with whatever, it'll just be absolute garbage. Probably won't.
And it will not be the main event.
You don't think so?
No, CM Punk.
I fucking hope so, but if it is, I don't know. I've seen WWE do it in the past, but who knows. Moving on now to the Fatal 4-Way match for the World Heavyweight Championship between champion Sheamus, Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, and Alberto Del Rio. Very interesting. I'm so looking forward to this match. A lot of amazing talent wrapped up in this 4-way in this world title matchup here. Kind of, you know, interlining all the storylines and stuff. Obviously, stuff going on with Sheamus and Randy, the kind of stuff going on with Sheamus and Del Rio. Del Rio and Randy got stuff going on, throwing in Jericho after his feud with CM Punk. So, you know, really talented guys in this kind of, you know, pretty nicely developed kind of story here going into this matchup. There's been a lot of talk of Chris Jericho, you know, saying this could be one of his last chances for him to win a title. Obviously, with him suffering the couple losses to CM Punk for the WWE Championship, now getting into the World Heavyweight Championship, and this run that he's had, and a lot of people, you know, call it disappointing, whatever the hell. I don't give a shit what Chris Jericho does. It's been amazing, but that's really one of the lying factors of why I think Chris Jericho is going to win this match. A lot of like talk has been brought up from not only, you know, the community out there that talks about wrestling, but also WWE. They put it up on articles and stuff like that, talking about how this could be one of the last chances for Chris Jericho. And, you know, Chris Jericho's one of those guys, when they get in there with a lot of people, he could somehow find a sneaky little way to, you know, eke out a win here. And I think it's kind of one of those things where he comes in for these kind of stints on his returns and stuff like that, and they end up giving him the ball to run with something, the World Heavyweight Championship, whatever it is. And obviously it's smart because it's Chris fucking Jericho. It's smart with whatever they do if they end up giving him the ball with something like that. And I mean, obviously Sheamus would be the absolute only other one I could think winning. Randy and Del Rio probably won't win. They haven't built up enough to really do that, but obviously he's probably be picking one of them here. Yeah. I would kind of, it's really tossed up for me for Sheamus or Jericho here, but I'm going to go with Jericho. I think it would be awesome to see, but obviously if they want to continue Sheamus' run, obviously with the amazing match you just had with Daniel Bryan, Extreme Rules, that would be one of the reasons why to keep it on, in which they, they probably will, but I think I could see something eking out of here, and I don't see a lot of other titles flip-flopping here, only the tag titles in my opinion, but I'm going to go with Chris Jericho and win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Good Lord, the match won't last as long as that preview did.
Oh, yeah, well, shut the fuck up.
Alberto Del Rio will not win this. If you saw it on, somehow he ended up being the whipping boy the other night, which is a shame.
He's in China promoting, I think, their upcoming tour or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Randy, I just don't see winning this. I see Sheamus retaining. WWE wouldn't surprise me if they get it to the point where actually Sheamus, when he first came in, nobody liked him. It just seemed like I didn't like him, but then he started getting over with the crowd. And unfortunately, what I see here is WWE letting him run with this for a while to where the crowd turns on him again. I mean, he'll be super face, and it'll end up being where some of the hardcore wrestling fans will just start to resent him being champion. Chris Jericho, I do think since he's been back, it has been kind of lackluster. I think he came back at the wrong time with all this surrounding with The Rock coming back at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar coming back. I think he got overshadowed just too much. And, I think if he had came back more by himself, it had probably been a little bit bigger return. It wouldn't surprise me to see him back in the championship anytime soon, but not here. Sheamus retains. Pretty soon we'll be just all hating on him. So
I mean, we saw that Extreme Rules with obviously the match of Daniel Bryan and Sheamus. They were all on him. That's obviously a wrestling town though. But yeah, I could see that happening. Moving on now to the main event, which is for the WWE Championship. We have champion CM Punk going up against Daniel Bryan. To say that I am looking forward to this match would be a fucking understatement, and that probably goes for all the wrestling fans out there. These guys are, arguably the two hottest guys in the wrestling world today. There's no arguing, they are. I mean, it's just great, and to see them finally do this, to me, is just the culmination of the ending of the ideology that these guys can't be, the main event, can't, support a title run, can't run the ball, can't run the WWE, and that's just total bullshit because these guys have proved it night in and night out, and they're out there to prove that because there's just something in somebody's mind where they just have to see this prototypical guy be the #1 guy in WWE or in wrestling. And these guys go out there and produce what, in the end, this business is all about, professional wrestling, and they do it the best, and that's just what we're going to get here. This is going to be fantastic. I mean, it goes without saying how great the match quality is going to be, the storytelling, everything that's going to be in there. We saw, obviously, glimpses of this back in January with the Raw match they had that was damn near 4 stars. It was outstanding. And obviously, all of us in the IWR show have followed all these guys, both these guys' careers from the history in the Indies, Ring of Honor, everything that has just built up to this point of them being the 2 hottest guys in the wrestling world today. We couldn't have wrote it up better. It's just outstanding. It's so smart for WWE to put this match on because everybody's wanted to see a high-quality WWE Championship main event match and pay-per-view with these 2 guys, and we're going to get it. And I cannot wait for this matchup. Your winner and still champion, CM Punk. Who knows if they flip-flop it? I really don't care. I think it's obviously the smart move to keep it on Punk. But either way, this match is going to be fucking amazing, and I will be 100% all over it. It should be some amazing stuff.
Yeah, who wins? Who cares? This match cannot suck at all. I mean, I just couldn't see it in any possible way of being not entertaining. Yeah. The only thing I'm a little bit sad about is that there wasn't, if you ask me, there wasn't much lead up to this match. I mean, with the history these two have had since the beginning, and I mean, we're talking pre-WWE days, there should have been more of a build-up, I think, to a finality of these two. Now, I wouldn't...
It couldn't be the end. This could be the beginning.
I don't see it going to SummerSlam, though, which, I mean, would be the ultimate. I mean, you could have the 1, 2, and then 3 at SummerSlam, which should have been the best of all. But that's the only thing. But other than that, you can't go wrong with this match. This will be the main event. I just cannot see it.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah, I don't think WWE could even screw this one up. And whoever wins, I really don't care. I'll say CM Punk wins. because I think I agree with you. You know, keep the title on him. That's fine. Daniel Bryan is, as people are finding out, he doesn't need a title to carry the crowd. And
just put him and AJ out there.
Oh yeah, stuff with him and AJ is just awesome.
Fantastic.
I mean,
now with Caitlyn.
Yeah, now with this.
I'm going to fat friend Caitlyn over there.
But anyway, I don't care who wins. I'm actually looking forward to this one, and should be fun.
Should be some great stuff. As I said, it's an honorary thing. If he wants to come on here and do whatever the hell he wants, he can do it. As I said, he provides all this for us.
Taking over the world.
Mark his words, he's taking over the world. Just so you guys, I don't call him B Daddy J. We have a
B Daddy.
We have a kind of Bart Simpson, Homer Simpson relationship, but I don't call him by his first name, but it's Dad, but whatever. But this will now wrap up our 2012 WWE Over The Limit preview for my partner B Daddy J. I am your host J-Man. Thank you for watching another edition of the Instant Wrestling Report, your source for professional wrestling news, information, and fans instantly.
This is a battleground!
Member, I guess, and he's always been a member. Probably
a member like penis.
See, just force jokes aren't gonna work. Just the chemistry.
It says member.
Yeah, that's a good one. What is it, Beavis and Butthead? Fuck. God damn. Obviously, like I was saying, fuck, you shouldn't fuck me all up, fucking asshole. There's no fucking idea what I was saying.
B Daddy J.
Remember? I didn't even get it. It's stupid. Fuck. God damn it.